my spirit glow. You'll be the one I invite to show. You wind me up and let me go. Whenever I need to be alone, turn off the light, let my spirit glow. You'll be the one I invite to show. You wind me up.
Upavistha Konasana, which is wide leg forward bend basically. We are going to use the blocks to maintain length of the spine and encourage a hip crease stretch rather than from the upper back. So quite a lot of the time in forward bends, all forward bends should occur from this hip crease there. This fold here rather than here. But I do see quite a lot of upper back stretches rather than hip folds. So let's have a look at some ways to encourage length of the spine and also maintain an effective stretch from where it should be. So the first thing you need to think about is, are you sitting on the sitting bones basically? Because again, people have a tendency to sit on the lower back like this and then try and reach there. But if you don't have a stable pelvis or stability in the sitting bones, you're going to be pulled back down to the floor anyway. So to establish sitting bones, you need to just sit with the legs in front and shift the weight from side to side there. So you've got your hands next to the hips, turn to one side, so on the right hand, shift the weight to the left hand. So back and forth until you feel your sitting bones. So that means wherever your sitting bones are, there's your stability to move forward without being pulled back into the floor. So establish the sitting bones first. The first stretch, if you're a complete beginner, you can think about this for a forward bend stretch. 1 or 2 blocks is fine. There, you place the heels on the edge of the blocks, again establish the sitting bones, and then straighten the spine, lift the chest up, look straight ahead. So don't be dropping the head here or dropping in at the shoulders and rounding the back. You want everything nice and straight. This can be held for a period of time, however long is comfortable here. So drive from the heel, press the heels away from you, pull the toe pads back, and then chill for a few breaths or however long you need. This is just a good forward bend stretch anyway. It really helps to stretch the hamstrings, correct knees, and improve posture and relieve lower back pain. So, forward bend, once you've established the sitting bones, you can start to think about your forward bend. So here, a basic forward bend is inhale, reach up, exhale, hold on to the toes, keep the shoulders away from the ears. So here you're driving from the heels again. The thoughts are, close the stomach against the thighs. So rather than reach here, you want to keep the spine straight and then fold in. If you can, holding onto the toes is fine. If you can, reach for the wrists and then close the stomach in towards the thighs and then relax. Your head is going to be towards the shins if you're closed with the wrists beyond the feet. And also, in any forward bend, you'll be thinking on the inhale, the stomach is going to expand as the lungs expand. So you'll be pushed slightly away. Exhale, you'll retreat back into yourself. So you don't want to force it. It's not going to be like inhale, exhale like that. You don't force the stomach, like push it out and then exhale. It's a natural occurrence with the breathing when you're breathing properly. So close the stretch and establish that breathing. Keep driving from the heels and then breathe. On the inhale,
Inhale, feel the stomach against the thighs. Exhale, feel the close into the body. And the longer you stay in a stretch, the deeper you'll get in the stretch, so your head will start to move further forward. And even if it's with the hands to the toes and you're in this forward bend, it's fine as well. So relax the head down, preferably towards the shins, to avoid bringing the head to the knees with that curve in the back. You want to try and maintain that straight back and then let the head drop between the shins. Shake the legs out after you've held for as long as comfortable. So you'll widen the legs slightly, and then just make sure you're on the sitting bones again. Remember, that's your stability to be able to move forward safely. So here, inhale, arms in front of you. Exhale, just reach for the toes again. Drive the heels forward. You bring the hands in towards the middle of the feet here and stretch them out here. This is just prep. And then inhale and up. So next you're going to bring the legs wider. One hand in front of the hips, the other behind. Inhale, lift yourself up and shift forward. Actually, let me get these blocks as well. So 3 blocks here for comfort. So you have the 3 blocks in front of you. You've established the sitting bones. Your spine is upright. You're not being pulled back into the floor because you're on your lower back. And if you are, bring your feet narrower. Right, so stretch from here. Inhale and up. Exhale, bring the elbows towards the end of the block there. So less here towards the chest and here forwards. And then relax here. Inhale. Exhale. Start to shift slightly again at the hip crease. You can bring the blocks to wherever is comfortable. And then breathe through it. Maintain the heel drive again. Keep the spine straight. And then this is one posture you can hold for a long time. You could even just be sitting there watching TV holding this. I've done it quite a few times. So once you're comfortable with this, you can think about moving on. So comfortable as well, comfortable enough to maintain posture and maintain breathing throughout. So that's when you know if you can keep the breathing right and also keep correct form. You normally find if someone goes too far, you get a change in their form all of a sudden. So take care of the form of the posture as well as the breathing here. So inhale, length to the spine. Exhale is your shift forward again. And then you're holding for as long as is comfortable. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. So less here, more here. And then last block, inhale, straighten the back, lose a block. Then we're going to go into the stretch once more. I'll move the block slightly forward. Inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, lower the elbows towards the floor. Maintain the heel drive again maintain a straight spine and shoulders away from the ears. And then just chill here. On the exhale, you can think about shifting forward. So let's say you're comfortable here. Inhale, straighten the back, lose the block, although you will need it again in a minute. So now, no block. Inhale, bring the arms in front of you, as far in front as you can with the shoulders away from the ears. So inhale, exhale, press the elbows in towards the floor. And then again, maintain that heel stretch and also a straight back here and shoulders away from the ears. So chill here again. You could be watching TV. You could be drawing, you could be doing a crossword, you could be on your iPad, anything to maintain the stretch and hold it for a period of time. So the more you do stretches, the easier obviously it becomes. So once you're comfortable with here, you are going to get to one block, have the block in front of you, so here, as far in front as you can without having to reach from the shoulder. So you'll keep the shoulders away from the ears. Hands on the block. Inhale. I need that further. Exhale, forward bend. Start to bring the head between the hands here now. And then breathe through the stretch. And once your forehead is on the floor, you'll bring the hands towards the toes here. And then just relax. And then once you're here and you're fine, lift the chin up and then chest towards the floor. Hold on to the toes. Keep driving the heels forward. And every exhale, deepen the stretch. And then from here, inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, close the knees, shake the legs out. So I'll show you, and actually as a counter stretch, bring the soles of the feet together and then just bounce the knees down with a straight back. And then I'm going to show you it from forward, what it looks like straight on. So let's say you've done your forward bend here, that's fine. Then you've come a little wider and then brought your hands between the feet, and that's fine. You could hold on to the toes. Again, it's important to establish the sitting bones. That's the purpose, so that we can start to establish a stable pelvis and then shift from the crease of the hip rather than the upper back, the shoulders like this, like that. So, 3 blocks in front of you. Have the feet wide distance, lift the hips up and then drop back down to the floor, making sure you're able to sit forward. Drive from the heels, bring the elbows onto the blocks and then chill here. So maintain that. Remember, none of this, but lifting up. And then breathe through it. You want to be comfortable before you start taking blocks away. So, there's one block done. The exhale is your close. Inhale is postural correction of the spine because it lifts the chest. Exhale becomes your close. And then inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, same again, last block. Sitting forward, keeping the straight back, shoulders stay away from the ears, drive away from the heels. And then no block now. Bring the elbows forward again. When you bring the elbows forward, think of it like this. So you extend the arms, pull the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, press the shoulders in towards the floor there. And then stay in this stretch. Once you're comfortable with the elbows to the floor, you're going to use a block. So you want arm distance away from you. You should be able to reach the block, not like this, but like this, with the shoulder away from the ears, but still the block the furthest distance. Inhale, exhale, start to bring the head between the arms. You'll shift forward as well as you're reaching forward and bring your head towards the floor. Once your head is towards the floor, that block can go and then catch hold of the toes here. Hold. So keep breathing. And then when you're ready, inhale, lift the chest, bring it to the floor, and then chin to the floor. And breathe through it. And then to come out, arms in front. Inhale, you can walk the hands back again. Exhale, close, ooh, and then shake the knees. And then bring the soles of the feet together, sit forward, and then just bounce the knees down. So points to remember, inhale, expand the length of the spine. Exhale is the close from the hip crease. And also use the blocks to maintain length to the spine. And then that will encourage you to shift the weight forward from the hip crease rather than from the upper back here like that.